Aloha and welcome. I am Geralyn St. Joseph, and tonight is the solstice. If you're happening upon this video and it's no longer the solstice, you probably will still find quite a bit here that is helpful to you, whether you're in 2022 or not. So here we go. Tonight is the winter solstice. It is December 21st, 2022. There is a lot happening right now. We've just come out of 2 years of pandemic where people are still trying to gather themselves and figure out what comes next. Economies have been trashed. There's not a lot to celebrate, or at least that's what the way people have been feeling. I'm here to tell you, though, that there is a lot to celebrate. And that as we move forward, we want to bring with us a higher vibration and more of really pulling in what we want as opposed to what we don't want. We want to focus on those things that make us happy and that make our heart sing. So, number one, tonight is a night of transformation. And as I said, even if you're not watching this the same night as we are recording it, you can still listen to these clearings and activations, and they will still work for you. One thing that I want you to think about as we move through this is, what is it that you want to release as we move into this new period of time? This is a time of transition. It's a time of miracles. It's a time to really align with our souls. So what is it you want to carry with you, and what is it that we want to let go of? We need to look at what we're doing with our time, with the people around us, with what we allow to consume our time, our mind, and our hearts, and figure out if that is still something that we want to carry with us into the future. It's a great time to release things that don't serve us any longer, whether they're emotions or people or actions. So as we move through this, you want to consider those things. You may want to grab a journal and start journaling about what you see your life as being right now and how you would like it to change in the next weeks, months, or year. We want to move forward with gratitude. As I said, we're coming off of a really tough period. And sometimes when that happens, we look at all the negative things that are going on and we nitpick and we just can see the dark of the storm clouds. Instead of looking for the light, instead of looking for what is it doing for us, how did it serve us? When we look at things in an attitude of gratitude and we look more to, okay, what can I take from this? Or what can I make of this that is positive, that is going to support me, that is going to serve me? Life gets easier. It doesn't mean that we don't have obstacles. It doesn't mean that we don't have periods of time where things are difficult. It just means when you're looking for a way up and out, rather than looking at your feet, that you're going to find a way up and out. It may not always be obvious. It may be that we have to be open to whatever spirit sends our way. And it may not look the way we think it should look. For instance, you might have a car that's maybe getting a little bit older. Maybe you're starting to worry, do I have the money to fix it? But it's still fully covered. And then maybe there's an accident. You don't really get hurt very bad. No one's hurt very badly, but your car did not do well. So then it needs to be replaced. But because it's fully covered, you have the money to replace it and you can do so. So even though on the outside it looks like it's a bad thing, ultimately it serves you. And this is what we're looking for. We're looking for the hidden gifts in everything all around us. There are times where it's really difficult to see it. And there are many times where we just won't understand it. And that's okay. but we need to realize and recognize that Spirit leaves gifts for us everywhere. We want to look at where we are right now, as I said, and look at what it is that we want, where we're going, what we need to leave. We also need to look at what are our priorities. What are you doing? What are you placing first? Look at the kind of energy you put into things, and that's where you'll see your priorities are. It may not be where you expect. You may say, oh, my family's my priority. But then when your family needs something, you're at work and you don't want to take off or take any time away from work to give to your family. So is your family really the priority? And there are ways to answer that. And there are ways to make excuses. But when we know what our true priorities are, then we can truly serve them. As we move forward, the one thing that we have to remember is, and I love this saying, you cannot move forward with one foot stuck in the past. If you're trying to hold the door open to the past, you're not going to move forward. It's impossible to do so. You could get a little bit, but you can only get so far, because as long as your foot is stuck back there, you cannot continue to move forward freely. So those are things we need to remember and really work on releasing and letting go. And when we do the clearing, that's going to be part of the clearing, is releasing and letting go of things that no longer serve us. Now, the big thing that I want to accomplish tonight, we are going to reconnect with our soul and reconnect our soul to the divine. And I say reconnect. You may feel that you are connected, like I feel like I am connected, but we can always make that tether more powerful. And what we want to do is open ourselves to our own divinity and our own ability to heal ourselves and to be a light in this world moving forward. We want our presence to be able to uplift not only ourselves and our family and those connected to us, but also to those that just are in our presence and around us. Because as those lights come on and as we become brighter, the whole world will start to lighten up and things will get better. It's the only way to do it, is one person at a time, because we need to make the decision for ourselves. But once we do, it helps us by lifting up those around us. Just by virtue of the fact that we are connected to others, it lifts them up when we lift ourselves up. And then they get a little feeling of it. And then maybe they'll lift themselves up even higher. And then we can succeed and move forward. Tonight, one of the things that I would like to do is open up and activate our healing abilities. So it is our healing for ourselves. Our bodies are innately powerful. We are products of the divine. And being such, we do have the ability to heal ourselves. We tend to get sick or have issues at different times in our life. You know, it's like a car, things wear out sometimes. But for the whole, we have the ability to help ourselves to stay healthy and to stay strong and to stay connected to spirit. These are very important things. And I would like you all to join me in doing that tonight. The other thing I would like to do tonight for the solstice, I went out, I got me some candles. So I have my traditional white candle. This is called a 7-day candle or a safety candle or a prayer candle. Oftentimes you'll see these and they'll have like different pictures on them and prayers and things. I like to get the ones that are just plain so that I can then bless it and charge it to whatever the purpose is. So this one we will bless and charge to be a clearing candle for all of us, and it'll give us a focal point of light. So I'm wondering if I might have to put it here when we, I didn't think this through. Anyway, I also have this candle, which I don't know if you can see that well. It's a very deep purple, and I chose deep purple for tonight for a few reasons. One is with it being the winter solstice, this is the longest night. After today, the light comes back. So we're welcoming back in the light. But this is a reminder to us to raise our vibrations and to look into the void and realize what the void gives us. The void is possibility. The void gives us everything that we need to move forward. It gives us those materials that help us build things and create a better tomorrow. So those are our two candles. I also have another candle that's already lit that is a candle for healing specifically, since we are going to focus on our healing abilities tonight. Okay, so what I would like to do is start off with a general clearing, and then we're going to go into a deeper clearing. What I would suggest is that you take a moment, make sure that you have water, because it's always good to drink water right after you do a healing or a clearing. And if you go get yourself a glass of water, or like I have my terrible bottle of water, we will bless it before we begin, and then we'll drink it when we're done. So I'm going to pause the recording right now, and you could pause the video if you're watching this at a later time to go get yourself a glass of water. Welcome back, and I hope that everyone has their water. So take your water in your hands, and I want to imagine white light is coming through us and moving through our hands and going through the water. And that white light is pure, unconditional love. And we say, I bless this water into the service of the Lord, into the service of my soul, and I program it for my highest and greatest good. Amen. And we do pieces. Okay. So now your water is blessed. Number 2, I'm going to bless the candle. And if you want to do this for yourself afterwards, you can. White candle is for clearing. You could program a white candle for anything. Okay. So the white candle, we're going to do the same process. White light coming through us, coming through our hands. I bless this candle into the service of our souls. I program us for our highest and greatest good. Help us to clear that which no longer serves our highest purpose. And help us to bring in the light of love, prosperity, and strength. Amen. Okay. Oh, still not hot enough. Okay. And now we're going to do the dark purple one. I get these at the dollar store. They're usually $1 or $1.25. Take a deep breath and release. I bless this candle into the service of our souls, and I program it for our highest and greatest good. Please allow us to look into the void and see the possibilities. Allow us to see into the darkness and for things to become clear. so that we may create the best world possible moving forward, inner, outer. Amen. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This might work. I just kind of want you guys to see the flame if you can. Here we go. That's cute. Okay. I don't know if I like that or not. Anyway, so that is the one candle. We have the other candle over here. Okay, now get comfy. And I have on 2 different gemstones. I have on newtonite, which is a good clearing stone. It's also good for grounding. And I have fossilized coral. And the fossilized coral is good for bringing in like the ocean and the earth and helping us to feel grounded. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. As we release our breath, we release the stressors of the day. We let go of extraneous thoughts. We let go of energies that are not our own. We release that which is not ours to hold. Take a deep breath and release. There's a ball of white light above our heads. From it emanate shafts of light that enter us through the tops of our heads and fills us with its energy. Feel this energy as it courses through you, cleansing, balancing, protecting. Feel this energy as it fills your head and into your throat and down into your lungs and your shoulders, your arms, into your solar plexus, your hips, down your thighs, your knees, your calves, and out your feet. See yourself as glowing from within. The ball of white light expands and descends until it encompasses us above and below, to the right and the left, in front, behind, and within. Feel the energy as it moves through and around you, cleansing and clearing, moving through every portion of your physical body, your mental body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, and so on. The ball of white light expands once more until it encompasses your entire room, and then your home, and then the property. A perfect sphere deep into the earth, up into the sky, to the right and the left, in front, behind, and within. Feel the energy as it whips around you, washing away any and all negativity, all of your stress, all of your worries and your woes. Feel yourself lighten up. Feel now your energy centers, known as your chakras, imagine them turning on. First your root, and then the sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, your third eye, and your crown. We ask for clearing now and assistance in removing any and all debris, projectiles, attachments, entities, agreements, cords, and so on that we may find in each of our chakras. And first we go to our root chakra, between our sitting bones, and we reach into our chakra, we feel its energy, and we pull out anything that does not belong there. Anything that is not serving our highest and greatest good. And we pull it out, and we pull out all the roots of it, anything that does not belong, all the cords, all the promises, all the contracts, all those things that hold us down, that create weight. And we see this ball in front of us, red ball. It's muddy, doesn't smell too good. It has all the things in it. And we're going to crush it in our hands. And as we crush it, we say, be gone. Return to source to be recycled. We take a deep breath and we blow. And blow it away. Back to source it goes. And we go into our sacral chakra, which is right around our belly button, a little bit lower. And this should be a bright orange light. It's a little muddy. And we dig deep in there and we pull out everything that does not belong. Anything that was compelled into this area, any and all restraints and blockages, any entities, anything that holds us back from being our highest and greatest self, from being our authentic selves. And we hold it in front of us and we smash it back into the atoms that created it, back into the thought and the energy to be recycled. And once we're done, we take a deep breath and we say, be gone, be recycled. Take a deep breath. Now we move to our solar plexus, which should be yellow, It's looking muddy, and we pull out anything that does not belong there. Any cords, any agreements, contracts, anything compelled, impelled, entities, and so on. And we see it in front of us, and we smash it up back into dust, so it can go back to the Creator to be used for something of better use. Be gone. Take a deep breath. And we move into our heart complex, and we pull out anything that does not belong there. Make sure we get the roots, we get the foundation of it. We remove any and all things that block us from pure unconditional love, from feeling it, from receiving it, from giving it, and any and all agreements that no longer serve us, contracts, promises to love someone forever. They don't need us anymore, or they don't want to be connected to us anymore. We remove this connection and these cords. And now we take this ball that is a swirling mixture of pink and green, that's very muddy. We smash it into dust, and we blow it away. Be gone, back to source, to be recycled and put to better use. And then we move to our throat, which should be a brilliant, clear, royal blue, and it's muddy, dampened, shrunken. This is our voice. It is not just our physical voice, but is the way we manifest in the world. It is who we are. We need to pull all that out and get it out of there. Any and all ties and binds and anything else that is stopping us from being who we are meant to be in this lifetime. Our purest, most authentic self is freed by removing this. Now we smash it up into dust. We hold it in our hands. We take a deep breath and we blow. Be gone. Be gone. Back to be recycled and put to better use. And now we go into our third eye. This chakra is indigo. This is part of our connection to source. And we pull out anything that's been placed there to block our way, anything we've put there to block our way, until it is clear, open, and alive. And we take what was there, we smash it up into dust, and we blow it away back to source. Be gone, back to source, to be recycled. And now we move up to our crown. Our crown has been called the 1,000-petaled lotus. It is violet and white and gold. And we remove any cords that do not serve our highest purpose and anything that has been blocking our direct communication with source, our direct communication with our higher selves, our direct communication with the Christ and divinity and the all that is. And we hold that in front of us and we smash it up. We take a deep breath. and blow it away, be gone, back to be recycled and used for better purposes. And now we feel our chakras are open and spinning, and the light moves through us, in us, and we can see the bright red of our root, the bright orange of our sacral, the bright yellow of our solar plexus, the bright green and pink of our heart, the bright blue of our throat, the bright indigo of our third eye, and the beautiful 1,000-petaled lotus of our newly freed crown. Take a deep breath and release. Relax. We are now clean and cleared. We are protected. We feel loved. We are strong. And we are open to the light as we are connected to the earth. We feel roots take shape in our feet, and they reach far down into the earth mother, bringing us sustenance, energy, love, and grounding. Feel as our roots both give and take. Through these roots at the bottom of our feet, we can release our stress into the earth, and she will gladly receive it and transmute it so that the energy can be renewed and put to better purpose. You can come back to this space at any time, free and clear, open. We feel our energy, warm, liquid, smooth and flowing. And we feel it get bigger and bigger, and our spirit fills the room. Our energy is connected to the all that is. We are part and parcel of this earth and the universe and the galactic center, at once grounded and set free. We feel the energy around us. And we can see ourselves as we truly are, our souls, our energy being. As we unravel that which holds us back, and we allow ourselves to peer into the void, into the source of creation, and to call forth the light. And we feel all around us the warmth of love, appreciation, gratitude, and joy. Savor this feeling. You may return to this feeling whenever you want. Just close your eyes. Take a deep breath and release it slowly. The ball of white light contracts and contracts once more until it is just around us and it is above us, and we watch it float up into the heavens, leaves behind a soft white glow on all it touched. Feel your feet and your hands. Feel your shoulders and your body. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Take a drink of your blessed water. Amen. Okay, I'm glad everyone enjoyed that. Now we'll be moving on to the second half of our event, which is the activation. What is an activation? How is it different than a clearing? An activation, and I mean, during a clearing, you could do a lot of different things. And I always start things out by pulling in the white light energy and doing a clearing and a protection. But when you're doing an activation, you're more focused on creating something, or you have a specific goal in mind of what you want to do. So for this activation, we are activating our healing energy, and we are going to activate also our divinity, our connection with source, our connection with the divine, and move more into atonement, which is at 1 mint, and where we're in alignment with source and with what our mission is in this lifetime, so that we become more authentically who we are meant to be. And we're activating whatever it takes to be that, whatever. Many times we have different gifts that we shut off or get shut down as we get older. Especially as children, we're told to be quiet. We're told to, get out of here. Nobody wants to hear you. Whatever you were told as a kid, things that created harm in you. But it's also about waking up the fullness of who you are. And that's what we're doing in this activation. We are coming into alignment with our soul and our soul purpose. One thing I would like to say, I have a little disclaimer. Your soul purpose is not necessarily just one thing throughout your lifetime. So someone can be born to maybe help their parents learn something, and then they go through, as a young adult, maybe their purpose is to help people see things from a different way. Then maybe as an older adult, their purpose is to help people cross over, or whatever. It can be different things at different times. I think we put too much onus on ourselves and too much pressure, where we're feeling like we have to have everything together and we need to know what we're doing for the rest of our, what is our purpose, as if it's got to be just this one huge overarching thing. And I have not found that that is true for most people. For most people, it's the smaller things, and it builds up over time. So that's my disclaimer. Okay. You may want to take a nice drink of water. And then we're going to do our activation. Okay, so I have with me, I have a carnelian heart. I love carnelian. And this carnelian heart has a little window in it. I love windows in my crystals. Some people see those as flaws. I see them as amazing because they allow you to really get into the energy. I have my golden calcite. This is really beautiful. I love to use it whenever I'm doing almost any type of meditation. And I put it on my solar plexus. Using calcite aligns all your chakras as soon as it touches your body. So it doesn't matter what color you use, but there are different colored calcites for each part of each chakra. I use golden calcite because it's one of my favorites. I'm a Leo. I like golds and yellows and oranges. So I have here ametrine, which is amethyst and citrine together, that grows together. And I have here labradorite, which helps one to open themselves up to the higher powers and to be more open to your psychic senses and your intuition and so on. And it's also highly protective. So that's why I like it. So now that you know that, I have my trusty bell, which I like to start and end things with. And okay, and we're going to go. Okay. Take a deep breath. Relax. There's a ball above our heads. The ball of white light expands and descends, that it encompasses you. You feel its warmth, its loving tenderness all around you. Take a deep breath and relax. We feel the bottom of our feet touching Mother Earth. Our energy reaches down into our Gaia point, where we are connected to the Earth Mother. We feel the energy flowing through us and to us, from the earth and back again. We feel in our solar plexus a warmth as it activates, and a golden hue encompasses us. It spreads through our aura, through our energy field, raising our vibration, opening us to the divine. We see our light bodies as we step away from the physical and enter the energetic. They're colorful and bright. Magentas and blues, golds and greens. Each of us unique. Our energy body is part of our electrical system, and through our nervous system is connected to our physical body. As above, so below. As we think, so it is. As we fear, so we call. As we love, so we grow. Feel your connection to your body. Go deeper into your soul points. And we thread together these points. They spark on like light bulbs, brighter and brighter. Each connection lights the next. All the connections are made flawlessly. We are twinkling from within. Feel the energy as it moves seamlessly through your bodies, seamlessly through your soul, connected to source through our crown, connected to earth through our feet, connected to our solar system through our solar plexus. We are bright beings of light. We shine through the chaos. As we switch on all these avenues of power, of light, of knowledge, of love. We move through our body, our physical body, and we ask that the light and the body repair. Whatever is having problems, whatever we may have thought was broken. Remove the obstacles to our health. And if there is a part of your body that is calling to you, pay attention to it and send as much light and love to it as it needs. You may feel sparks. You are healed. You are healing. You are a healer. We see our bodies, our soul, our connection to spirit, and we realign these things. Put ourselves back into alignment. We are back in alignment with gratitude, faith, inspiration. Feel your body and your soul as they become reacquainted, as they are healed, as your aura is healed, as you relax. You are supported and loved. You are a blessing. A blessing to Mother Earth, blessing to the Father, Creator, to all that is. A blessing to me, and a blessing to you. You are loved and adored. Allow yourself to feel this. There's blue-white light, there's golden light. There are all the colors of the rainbow, those we can see and those we cannot see. Feel your spirit as it is lifted and held in grace. We unfurl our wings and open ourselves to the wind. Allow ourselves to fly. To be that which we were born to be. You are loved and cherished. We open ourselves to our healing abilities on every level. Our vibration lightens. And we reflect that of the divine. Namaste. The Christ light in me sees the Christ light in you. Namaste. Namaste. Let your soul soar. Let it fly. Be light, lighter than a feather, lighter than a bubble on the wind. How beautiful and extraordinary you are. Feel the love all around you, directed towards you, in you, through you. Your presence is a blessing. Your presence is a blessing. Your presence is a blessing. And we are grateful. We're back in our bodies. We are fully connected, fully activated. And forever grateful. Ball of white light contracts and ascends into the heavens, leaving a soft white glow, leaving us relaxed, energized, focused, and loved. Amen. Thank you for your participation tonight, or whenever you're seeing this video. Thank you for taking the time with us this evening and going through this cleansing and activation. Be in alignment with who you are. Be true to yourself. Be who you're meant to be. Find the power, okay? I hope this was helpful. I hope that you're nice and relaxed now. You go take a nap, or you're completely energized and you go run a marathon. However it works for you. Enjoy some water and I will see you next time. I am Geralyn St. Joseph. I am a psychic intuitive. I am also a relationship empowerment coach. And if you want to learn more, if you want to work with me, you can contact me. I have 2 websites. The first is my name, GeralynStJoseph.com. That's my psychic stuff. And relationship coach, G as in girl, SJ.com is my coaching stuff. You can work with me one-on-one, in small groups, or simply take my classes. I also have lots of stuff that is pre-recorded. So hopefully I will see you again sometime soon. Like and subscribe. Mahalo.